General Hospital spoilers tease that Thursday, May Jaime Mort could turn into absolute chaos at Windermere. And guys, I honestly don't think Danny and Charlotte even realize how close they may have come to something deadly. The vibe around Cullum right now, completely unstable. And if you ask me, this feels like one of those moments where one bad decision could trigger a chain reaction nobody can stop. Because here's the thing that keeps bothering me. Rocco is terrified, not nervous, not anxious, terrified. And it seems like he may believe Danny and Charlotte are in real danger after what happened during that break-in. The way everything unfolded, it almost feels like the kids accidentally walked straight into a war that was already brewing behind the scenes. And Cullum? Yeah, he may be spiraling harder than anyone expected. I keep thinking about how fast this situation could explode once Cullum realizes Danny and Charlotte might have seen something they were never supposed to see. There's this feeling that he's desperate to cover his tracks before the truth comes out. The problem is, Britt may already be 10 steps ahead of him. Now, this is where things get messy in the best soap opera way possible. Rocco could end up begging Britt for help because deep down, he probably knows Britt has information powerful enough to destroy Cullum completely. And apparently, that secret may connect directly to Marco's death. That alone changes everything. Because if Britt really knows Cullum killed Marco, wow. That means Sidwell has been standing beside the man responsible for his own son's death without realizing it. And honestly, I don't think Sidwell is the kind of person who handles betrayal calmly, not even close. I could totally see Cullum rushing to warn Sidwell about the intruders first. That feels like the move he'd make to protect himself. But what if Britt gets there before him? What if Britt decides this is the perfect moment to expose everything? Guys, imagine Sidwell hearing those words. Imagine the silence right before the rage kicks in. Because nobody would expect Sidwell's trusted ally to secretly be his worst enemy. That kind of betrayal doesn't just sting, it detonates. And suddenly, Cullum may find himself fighting for survival before he even gets the chance to explain anything about Danny and Charlotte sneaking around Windermere. Honestly, this is where I start wondering whether Thursday's episode could turn violent fast. Especially once Dante gets dragged into all this. At first, it looks like Gio tries to comfort Dante about Rocco. But the strange part is, Gio may completely misunderstand the situation. He probably thinks this is just emotional family drama when the reality is way darker. Ja doesn't even know Rocco allegedly attacked Cullum earlier. And Dante knows when something feels off. I think the second Rocco contacts him with more details, everything changes. Because if Rocco tells Dante about the break-in, Dante may immediately head straight to Windermere. That's the kind of protective father energy Dante always falls into when his kids are involved. But what happens when Dante arrives at the exact wrong moment? Because I can absolutely picture Sidwell and Cullum already facing off by then, emotions boiling over, accusations flying, maybe even weapons involved. And if Sidwell truly believes Cullum murdered Marco, that confrontation may become deadly within seconds. The question haunting me right now is simple. Would Sidwell actually pull the trigger? And honestly, I'm not sure he'd hesitate. Cullum has enemies everywhere now. Britt may expose him. Rocco fears him. Dante may corner him. Sidwell may want revenge. It's starting to feel like the walls are closing in from every direction, but somehow that's not even the only dangerous storyline unfolding. because Willow may be entering her darkest phase yet. Now that Brennan's paralysis situation is temporarily controlled with that new injection, Willow seems to be thinking differently. And this is the part that really caught my attention. It almost sounds like Willow is beginning to agree with Sidwell's philosophy completely. That's scary because Willow may decide the real solution isn't keeping Drew weak or paralyzed anymore. No, it seems like she's starting to believe Drew needs to disappear permanently. Either prison forever or something even worse. And if you ask me, that shift matters a lot. Up until now, Willow still felt conflicted. You could sense hesitation underneath her actions. But now, there's a colder energy there. More calculated. More dangerous. Like she's preparing for war before Drew even has the chance to recover. So what does Willow do next? This is where the speculation gets wild. I think Willow may secretly start collecting evidence against Drew, or maybe even creating evidence if she has to. Because in her mind, she probably sees this as survival. If Drew wakes up and fights back, Willow could lose everything. So maybe she convinces herself that framing Drew is justified. And honestly, soap characters always become the most dangerous when they think they're protecting themselves or their family. That's when lines disappear. That's when morality gets blurry. And I can't stop wondering whether someone notices Willow acting suspicious before she finishes whatever plan she's building. Speaking of suspicious behavior, Nina may be heading straight into another disaster of her own because Nina already has enough guilt hanging over her connected to Brennan's situation. But apparently, her panic is only getting worse. She may try taking additional action to make sure Brennan stays quiet permanently. And wow, this could backfire horribly. There's speculation Nina actually succeeds at first. Maybe nobody notices her movements. Maybe she thinks she's safe. But in true General Hospital fashion, secrets never stay buried long. The biggest red flag here, Joe. I have this feeling Joe may catch Nina doing something incredibly incriminating like pressing a pillow over Brennan's face or attempting some other desperate move. Even if Nina panics and stops halfway through, it may not matter. Being seen in that moment alone could destroy her. And honestly, Nina already looks emotionally exhausted lately. So if Joe confronts her, I'm not convinced she'll keep her composure. She may unravel completely. But wait, the Delilah mystery may finally crack open too. And this one feels sneaky because it could connect characters in ways nobody expected. Apparently, Alexis uncovers new information during her investigation, and what shocks her most may not even be Delilah herself. It's the possibility that Delilah has a hidden connection to someone already in town that instantly raises questions. Big questions. Ava may start pushing the theory that Ethan could actually be the father of Delilah's baby. And honestly, the timing feels suspicious enough to make people wonder. Because why would Ethan suddenly return to town but avoid acknowledging his own daughter if she truly is connected to him? That part doesn't sit right with me at all. Unless there's more to the story. Maybe Ethan doesn't know the truth yet. Maybe someone kept Delilah hidden from him. Or maybe Ethan knows exactly who she is and is avoiding her for reasons that haven't surfaced yet. And if Alexis starts digging deeper into Ethan's past connections, this storyline could explode into something much bigger than expected. Especially if long-buried secrets start resurfacing. Guys, Thursday really feels like one of those episodes where every storyline inches closer to disaster at the exact same time. Cullum may be cornered. Sidwell may snap. Willow may cross a line she can't come back from. Nina may get caught red-handed, and Alexis may uncover a truth powerful enough to change multiple lives. But the biggest question still hanging over everything is this. If Sidwell learns Cullum killed Marco, who walks out of Windermere alive?